the gutter, but I left my lover. What an expensive fate.
Hi, welcome to my channel. In case you're new here, my name is Lydia, and if you're not new, thank you so much, Boo, for coming back to my video today. So in today's video, as you can see, this is the look we're going to be creating from start to finish. And if you like to see how we achieve this look I have on my face, please keep on watching. In case you end up enjoying the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel as well so that you can not miss future uploads from me. And without further much talking, let's get right into this video, guys. Getting into this look, like I mentioned in the intro, it's inspired by Briana Maries and it's actually a recreation. So I've already gone ahead to do one eye because I needed to like figure it out to come on and teach you guys the other eye. In case you want like a detailed brow tutorial, I have a brow video on my channel where I teach 3 types of brows for different like brow moods, and today I did my brows before foundation, so that's a brow mood and you can check out that video. I'm going to be using my PLOUISE base, so I'm just going to use that PLOUISE base to redefine my brows and also prime my lid for eyeshadow. Next up, I'm going into this brush from Evita Joseph. It's a dual-ended brush and it's really good for blending. First eyeshadow we're going to be going into is this PLOUISE palette, the Secret Sinner palette. I'm going to be going in with this shade first. It's called Fling. So I'm going to take that shade Fling just to start building like a transition color. Even though this look is predominantly like pinks and purples, you need something there for like the color to blend into. So you first want to stamp this color on before you blend out. That's always the key to get like a smooth, easy blend. Now that I have that color on there, I'm going to go into this shade Idolize. It's like a light pink shade, and I'm just going to very lightly take that and try to blend out the line here, like the line right here. At this point, your touch should be as light as possible. So I'm going to try and take this also like above into my brow highlight, because we really are not going for like a normal highlight look with this. You can see the way this is like pinkish light brown. We're going to do that all the way out here, even to like the tail of the brow. So I'm going to take this brush and I'm trying to use this EA Beauty brush cleaner to just clean it. Like it's a very easy way to clean brushes like on the go. See, I used the dark burgundy color and that is taking it out already. That's what I love about this brush cleaner, especially if you don't have like brush multiples. The first shade I'm going to go into is this shade called In Lust. You can see like there's a crease forming here already. I'm just going to blend that out. You want to make sure that this blends out properly. So I'm taking that color and I'm placing it in my crease, carving out my crease now with it. Don't worry about blending it out for now. And next I'm going into that same brush and I'm still taking that same shade, just very tiny on the brush now, to blend out that color I placed. Blending this way is so much easy, especially if you have like issues with all these like colors when you're working with them. Just stamp them on and then blend them out. This PLOUISE base is honestly like the best eyeshadow base that I've used. Don't be shy to like take it into the brow bone as well. With this, you want to like very lightly, I don't know if I've taught you guys this, but when you're holding your brush like on the very close to the tip here, you want maximum pressure. When you come to the middle, like somewhere here, you want like pressure but not as maximum, as not as strong as when you're holding it here. And then when you see anyone holding their brush at this end, it's so that the pressure is the lightest. So light pressure, you just want light pressure when you're blending this. You just want to gently move those powder particles around. We're going to wipe our brush again, still with the brush cleaner. Next color I'm going to go into is called Love Shy. I'm going to take that Love Shy shade and go like as if I'm tapping it inside this red shade that we placed. Still taking Love Shy, I'm just going to just blend out just this line here. Remember, light strokes. You want to make sure you blend in between the lines as much as you can. You don't want there to be like differences between each color, you know. So now that we've put that color down, the next color we're going to go into will be black. And for the black, I'm going into my HUDA Beauty Artist palette. I'm taking this shade called Char. Still on this brush, I'm just going to take that Char shade, and you want to be very careful with the black because we need a depth there since we are going to be cutting our crease. If you're not comfortable with using black, you can go ahead and use a dark brown or an even darker like burgundy shade, but there's just this depth that black gives to any look, and I need that for this look. So now that I've gotten that black okay how I want it, I'm going to go into a smaller brush now because I don't want to blend out this black too much. So I'm going to go into a smaller brush, fit into the black just a bit, and then I'll also dip into that last burgundy shade we use, which is the Love Shy, and it will just kind of give me like a darkish, well, just mix the colors. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend out the tip. I'm just going to go ahead and keep doing that until I'm okay with what I have going on. So for cutting the crease, I'm still going to be using my same PLOUISE base I used, and I'm going to be mixing that in with this one in rumor number 0. And for this, you want a very like defined brush. Any of your brushes you have that you want to use for this step have to be really defined. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut my crease. You want to use like tapping motions, mainly because we don't want the colors underneath to kind of mix in with the stuff we're cutting, but we need it to be there because I could have easily used brush cleaner and wiped it off, or the new trending way of using Vaseline to cut the crease and then wipe that off. But you need that contrast, that I don't know what to call it. You don't need the skin to be bare, you need the skin to kind of be, you know, coated with something. So that is what's going to create that dimension. So just take your time and pat until you get your desired shape. We're going for like a half moon. Doing this, you want to make sure that your cut crease are similar. I realized that this eye is actually bigger than this one, so I always struggle with making them similar, but I always like try to make them look somewhat like twins. But if you can't achieve that, don't beat yourself up. It's just about the artistry, not really about you know, making them look like twins. So going in with this PLOUISE eyeshadow brush is just like so. I'm going to use that to kind of tap off the excess on this eyelid, just so that my eyeshadow does not crease when I place it. For my eyeshadows, I'm going into this Mood Beauty palette. It's a Nigerian brand. You already know I'm so proud of my Nigerian brand. And the pigment in this palette, the pigment, anyway, I'm sure this can kind of tell you how much I use it. So I'm just going to go ahead and go into this white. We'll go into this white shade, then this baby pink, this fuchsia pink, and this purple. So in that order, like that's how we're going to be layering it on the eyes. So I'm just going to go into the white. Like this is the whitest eyeshadow I've used, and I've compared it to some from JUVIAS place. And then okay, and then the next color will be this shade called Tease. Next color we're going to go into now will be this shade called Kitoko. It's a pink eyeshadow, and like just a fuchsia true pink color. And I'm going to go into Savage. Now what I'm going to do is just to wipe off that brush, clean it up. Going to start the whole process again, This time just going like in between the lines to blend out our transition, because we've gotten the color we want, the color placement we want now. Shabalaba. Like go over all the processes we did, just to, in between the lines of demarcation that you can see, just give us something more blended like this. So I'm going into that white, tap off the excess and just tap. I'll go in with a bit of that baby pink as well. So you just want to just mix both colors, and you can see how that's blended out. So for this middle part, I'll go in with the baby pink shade first and just tap on it, on that part. I'll go back into that pink, the Kitoko shade I used, and then just tap over that. So we're just like alternating between both colors at their meeting point. That's what's going to help you get a good blend. So we'll tap the pink on that line. Then we'll go into the Savage, which is the purple, and we'll just tap that. I'm going to go ahead and work on the inverse liner now, and for the inverse liner I'm going to be using my PLOUISE base in number 0, and then this really tiny brush from HUDA Beauty. Just do a liner basically, but you want to be really careful with this, still with the same stamping motion. So this purple brush from Makeup Addiction Cosmetics. Oh god, what's this? What the hell? What the actual fake? So I'm going to go in with that purple, the bright pink, and just tap that, stamp that on. You want to take your time and build these colors up. Don't be in a hurry. Baby pink now. So I'm going into the white shade now. So now we're going to take this brush. It's like a bullet brush, but it's fluffy sort of, and that's what we're going to use to blend. Next I'm going to take my pink and my baby pink and then blend out this part, this meeting point here. Just tap, see where I'm holding my brush. So we've achieved like a nice blend in between both colors. We're going to move into the purple and the pink. This is what the eye looks like. I'm going to go ahead and use this same brush, the same brush I used to cut my crease, just to clean up this area here. So you want to stamp and clean it up. For lashes, I'll be using these ones from I forget the name, but you can see how they're fluffy here. I went ahead and cut up this and added to the edge, just so that it gives me more like fluff towards the end. And then for mascara, I'm using this one from BLOT Beauty. It's a Nigerian brand. So now we're done with the eyes for now. I'm just going to go ahead and put this palette aside first. Then we'll clean up our skin, go into skin work, and then afterwards we'll now, do the under eye. So for primer, I'm using my Milk HYDROGRIP primer. For my foundation, I'm using a mix of JUVIAS Place and HUDA Beauty. I'm just going to go ahead and going. Next up, we're going into concealer, and I'm going to be using this Huda Beauty Concealer in the shade Caramel Corn. Right in the inner corner, I'm going to be applying this e.l.f. concealer. It's the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Tan. Start to blend that all out, starting with this one here. I'm using a brush to blend this out just so I can have like maximum payoff and precision as well, because I don't want the beauty blender to kind of push this into the eyeshadow where I don't want it, so that's why I'm using a brush. And this brush from Evita Joseph makes it so easy. For contour, I'm going to use JUVIAS Place Kenya. So I'm going to go into my favorite powder, like for bead looks. I do not keep using this. It's the Huda Beauty Blondie, and I'm just going to be using a brush instead of like a beauty blender. I'm just going to dip the brush in just gently and tap off the excess. Before setting though, make sure that there are no creases. So because of that initial concealer that we put on the nose, it's helping us, you know, snatch the nose even better. Contour, I'm going to be using, let's see, I'm going to be using the CoverGirl Ebony Bronzer. I don't like to use an actual contour powder to set my contour, so I just go straight in with like bronzer. Before we finish up the rest of the face, let us go ahead and finish up the eyes. I'm going to go into this base. It's the Winter Rose shade from PLOUISE. After I've applied that, I'm going to go ahead and apply the exact same colors in the crease underneath here. Lashes, the false lashes I'll be using are from Wink Beauty. They're a Nigerian brand as well. For highlighter, I'm going into this one from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's in the shade Sunset Aura. I'm just going to go ahead and spritz it on the blender. Just go ahead and set. You can see how that adds like shimmer. I love this to set my makeup. You have to be really light-handed though, like really light-handed. Next I'm going to go ahead and trace all my pimples or breakouts with this black liner. Going into this Funky lipstick, it's in the shade number 1. It's a brown lipstick. I'm going to use that as my lip liner. So for lipstick, I'm going into this one first from Huda Beauty. It's their Power Bullet in the shade Anniversary. Lipstick from BLOT Beauty. It's called Stripped, and I'm just going to use that just to highlight. I'm going to go ahead and do my hair, change to my outfit, and if you see gloss in the next clip and you didn't want me to put gloss, sorry. So guys, that completes the video tutorial. I hope you enjoyed watching me create this look from start to finish. I went ahead to, you know, apply gloss because I wanted to, if you didn't want gloss, sorry. But I wanted to apply gloss, and I like how the finished look is. Let me know your thoughts down below. Did you enjoy the tutorial? Did you like how I created it from start to finish? Did you learn something? I really like to hear like feedbacks. Let me know down below in the comments. Also, if you have any more like video requests or something you'd like me to teach that has been a bit difficult for you regards makeup, leave me a comment in the comment section, guys. Thank you so much for watching up until this point, and if you did watch till now, leave me a butterfly along with your comment so I know that you're a real one. I'm going to see all you lovelies in my next video. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up, do you even love me? Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel as well. It will make me so happy, and I'm going to see all you lovelies in my next video. Stay beautiful, stay amazing. Bye. Mwah.
I'm short of words.
It's better than that last one, ba?
Definitely, way better. Man, you went in, bro.
Thank you. I was so happy how it came.
Wait, did you just finish? Did you just finish?
Yeah.
Since 12 o'clock.
I had to wait for them to bring light.
It looks like. See the eyeliner, I have like 17 colors inside.
No.
Is it ombre?
It's just the same with like